Toastmaster, my fellow EG speaker, and Eddie, our most welcome guests. Every year on holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, my family would buy me a whole lot of clothes that I don't even need. Well, I would become a very rich man if all my clothes come with a price tag and a receipt. So I can return them in exchange for money. And I'm not sure if my family is being so nice to me or being so mean to me. Because now, every morning I wake up, I face a major life crisis when I open my closet door. What am I going to wear today? There's just too many options. How about that blue t-shirt? Nah, I put that on last Wednesday, so I'm not going to put it on again. How about that black pants and yellow shirt with a blue tie? No, I put those on last week for Toastmaster meeting, so I'm not going to do it again. Well, what am I going to wear today? So do you ever have that problem? When you open your closet in the morning, you're like, I don't know what to wear today, because you have too many options. Well, I only have 15 minutes, and I'm going to be late for work if I cannot pick up my clothes. And I was keep thinking the whole time, and my wife was on the other side. She went, honey, you're going to be late. You better hurry up. And I responded, I know, but I can't come to work without any clothes on. I would be fired for that. And plus, it's very cold today. So I took my time, and when I got stuck, I make use of what I know. So I went, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. Oh, I got something. No, this is not my clothes, my wife's pajama, so I'm not going to wear that. Well, if the first time you don't succeed, try again. So I closed my eyes, I went, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. Yeah, I got this. Well, I need more than one piece of clothes, right? So I closed my eye again and I went, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. Yes, I got a pair of black pants. Well, I need a tie because I'm going to give a speech today. So, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. And I got this tie now. My clothes are ready. I checked to make sure my hair is ready too because I want to look good for my speech today. So, clothes are ready. So, as I was trying to get out the house, so I need shoes. I opened the door. Oh no, a lot of shoes. Besides clothes, my family also bought me a lot of shoes, which is another major life crisis for me. Well, too many options. What shoes should I wear today? How about that black pair of shoes right there? No, yesterday my dog peed on it, so I'm not going to wear it. Okay, anyway, whenever you got stuck, try to follow my advice. Close your eyes and go, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. I got something, and it doesn't feel like my shoes. When I open my eyes, oh, it was my wife's bunny slipper. I'm not going to wear that. Well, if the first time you don't succeed, try again. So I went, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. Oh, this doesn't feel like shoes. Feel really soft and fabric. Oh, it turned out to be my sock. And it was smelly because I forgot to put it in the laundry last week. Oh, okay. Well, if the second time you don't succeed, try again. So I went, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. Oh, and I got something that doesn't feel right. Oh, it turned out to be my wife's high heel. So I'm not gonna use that. So, well, 5 minutes left. I'm gonna be out of town. I will be late for work. Well, if the second time you still don't succeed, keep trying. So I went for the third time and I closed my eye and I went, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo's. Okay, whatever it is, I'm gonna wear it. Yes, and it turned out to be my shoes. So I have my clothes ready, my shoes ready. I'm ready for work. Eenie, Meenie, Miny, Mo. What a simple, tiny lesson I learned from a great friend of mine when I was a little kid. But I didn't use it until yesterday at the age of 27. My fellow EG speaker and most welcome guests, whenever you learn something, anything, nothing will be useless. It will be useful one day. Eenie, Meenie, Miny, Mo has been proven to be very useful when I faced with my major life crisis.
I have to do this. Look at me, twin. What is wrong with this picture? I am wearing faded blue slacks and everything else is black. What's wrong with that picture? I am wearing a sweater that has little blocks on it, and I am wearing a herringbone sports coat. Do you perceive anything wrong with the match that I attempted this morning?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
oh,
Not at
my
all.
wife does. When she saw me leave the house,
Yeah.
she said, "You can't go out like that."
Really?
Yeah, yeah. You have to have something that goes with the herringbone. So let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you. Okay. Okay. What you do is close your eyes and do eenie, meenie, miny, mo. Okay. And so you ended up wearing a check shirt with dots, polka dots, or some kind of little dots on your tie. No. Part of being married is having your wife be the monitor of the way you get dressed in the morning, okay? So, now, I'm evaluating your behavior, but you're a very good speaker, and you have a lot of confidence, but if you're like me and dressed like a clown, people aren't going to take us seriously. But wait a minute, your speech was to be an entertaining speech, okay? And we're kind of like on a parallel today because I gave a joke that didn't have a punchline. And you gave this really interesting speech, and it could be me. I'm going to be 72 on Friday. I missed the punchline, okay? I was waiting, and it reminded me of the term that they use in the Midwest, long haul for a short slide, okay? But it was an entertaining haul. But I didn't slide to a punchline, to that one-liner at the end that we all wait for. And I get that. Now, did I miss the one-liner? I may have missed it. Could be my own way of not perceiving something. The speech was entertaining. And it was kind of like my speech where I kind of did a picture of me at the dining room table with my wife, and you did a picture of yourself in the bedroom or going through the closet. Now, what I want to know is, I really have to know this, are you naked when you're picking out your clothes? Or do you have a bathrobe on? Or do you have a towel wrapped around you? Okay? Now, that's a picture that I found somewhat humorous that you didn't say. Okay? But when you're really getting into something like that, that's kind of in the little directions that you go in. It's, something to consider. Your speech was well organized. Okay, so you took care of that. It's very clear. Your communication skills are really clear. And you exude confidence. That's why I'm kind of blaming myself for not having experienced the climax. Because you speak with such confidence, I'm sure it was there. I just may have blacked out at that minute. Okay? You talked about the dog peeing on your shoes. How many of you can relate to that? I can. Not a week in my house goes by, because we have 3, where I don't experience some kind of foreign matter on one of my shoes that I'm about to put on that I put in the closet myself. So there was a whole lot in this speech that I could relate to. But the idea of the eenie, meenie, miny, mo didn't quite work for me. I don't know how it would work for me. I think an evaluator is supposed to help you with that, to help you complete the speech. I don't know if I can. Okay, I think it was a whole effort, and it was entertaining. I just wanted more like I got out of you last week. I wish I could be evaluating that speech instead of this speech. I did also like your going through the details. The details that you used really brought me into, I was in your bedroom. As a matter of fact, I think you were in my bedroom. Because my wife's clothes end up in mine. I have about this much in the closet. She has that much. I don't know if it's like that with you. But so that's what I mean. I think you and I are kind of like we're on the same wavelength today. And if you didn't have the answer to my speech, not having a punchline, I don't quite have the answer to how to end your speech so that I felt like I was part of a barrel of monkeys. But I do want to thank you for your speech. I want to praise your confidence in which you deliver it and the clarity of your communication skills. Continue on. Thank you, Tuyen.